Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Episode 14.
Episode 14, Internationalist Podcast.
Woohoo! It's going to be well curtailed,
This
crisp
is
and sharp.
the third and last episode in this second last episode in the country.
On the continent.
On the continent.
So it sounds continental.
On the continent. First of all, chaps, how are we?
We're doing densely well,
Densely well.
where by the time that you good
Come on
people
with a
hear
synonym
this,
for you're doing thickly well.
Uh,
Heavily well.
I have a high viscosity amongst my liquids.
Of well.
Of well.
Good. Park, how are you, mate?
I'm well.
You might have to come a bit closer. I don't know if we're going to pick you up or not.
I'm well.
Okay, good. I heard you that time.
Just well.
Yeah, I'm well.
Boys, I want to. It's completely off topic here, but this is a podcast, so we do talk about off topic things. We went for a little. We went for an internationalist podcast golf trip on the weekend. We did.
Yeah, okay.
And wow, what fun!
It's a team bonding experience.
What fun it was, honestly.
I
So
suppose.
he didn't want to play. Millsy didn't want to play, so me and Paul played, and Millsy just coached us the whole time. And
It's the best you've ever played.
it actually, honestly, genuinely, it was the best I ever played. I mean,
Coaches don't play.
I was still vastly over par, like vastly over. But for the first time in my life, got a couple of pars. I was playing, mate,
You got a dad.
the wedge game. Yeah, I got a couple of dars. Yeah, got a couple of dars.
Hold that.
The dar par. No, boys, I think next time what we should do is we should film it and stick it on the international.
Yeah, we
Everyone
should.
else in their
Just
job,
just the internationalist boys went and played golf.
Golf.
Yeah, it was shite, but
They play golf.
we did. It was a great time.
I don't think they would have been able to see half the time. It was getting pretty dark.
Oh, we did actually. Yeah, we did miss the last 2 holes. We played 16 holes instead of 18 holes.
An international special.
Yeah. So the back 9 was a back 7.
Yeah.
But hey, ho, it was a great time. But except for the blokes who were in front of us
That's why
on the
we've been
front
playing
9, they were like dead quick on the back 9, but they were
Yeah.
so painfully slow on the front 9. Like they were awful.
I think that's international's top tip. If you're going to play in a bunch of dudes that can't play golf, just let the other people
I think
pass.
like 2 of them were pretty good, and 2 of them were like,
They shared a cart.
Yeah, they went
yeah,
all
they were
The other
hopeless.
2 were like at the other side. They were already
They
in
were
green. The other
hopeless.
2 were basically.
So to bring back a really, really old segment, my weekly pet peeve is slow golfers.
Slow golfing. That's good.
Thing, I don't mind, like, take your time. Like, we were taking our time. The blokes behind us caught us.
Yeah.
But I think they caught us because we caught the blokes in front
Yeah,
of us.
for 15 minutes.
Yeah. So, like, that
Well-
made it a bit tricky.
They almost hit us in the back of the head a couple times.
Yeah,
that's true.
The dogs.
But
Not that that really has anything to do with the rest of what we talk
no,
about.
I'm going to do a link here. So linking, because golf courses have green stuff and the Amazon rainforest is green.
Nice!
Yes!
Nice! That is a
Um,
segue.
The Lex Friedman podcast, it's something that I've liked this week. They took the podcast, a 4-hour special episode, to the Amazon
That's
rainforest
incredible, man.
and filmed it in the Amazon rainforest.
Can you imagine how cool that would be?
Yeah, like it
that'd be
was
so
insane.
sick.
They had with them a biologist who specialises in hunting caimans.
Okay.
He researches caimans. For you guys that don't know what a caiman is, we'll bring up a nice photo about here.
It's a crocodile, basically. Well, it's not,
But
but it is.
yeah, this thing can eat a human whole. But I was learning how they aren't actually aggressive. Anyway, off topic, I didn't want to learn about caimans, but I clicked on the podcast that was filmed in the Amazon, and I wanted to learn about caimans.
Yeah, I mean, that would be so cool. I mean, to be fair, we're going to have some pretty cool backgrounds for some podcasts coming up
Yeah.
over the next 6 weeks, really. But that is,
Yeah.
like, that's special.
That's a big fish. Like, that's something that caught my eye while doing like travel research and watching this
Yeah,
week.
that is special.
Like, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah,
And then the
no.
follow up to that was they were talking about how AI is going to affect travel.
How?
So-
Enlighten me.
Well, they were just.
Sorry. I just want to stop, interrupt you for half a second because Pork,
He's
our
got a hard
podcast
on.
manager, has pulled out a banana and he sat across from us yamming on his banana.
Just as I spoke about AI,
It was in your pocket.
he's a tech geek. He's
How
whipped
does,
it out of
how
his
does that
pants.
make it better?
I brought it to the city because I just went there in case I got hungry, but I didn't get hungry.
Well,
Jesus, man.
AI will hopefully remove the need for podcast managers to start.
Oh, that would be something, eh?
But the big thing is, like, it was just a kind of an open discussion on you're getting ChatGPT on your iPhone potentially now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, is it going to get to a point where you upload your passport to your phone? You don't need to go through border control. You just like Apple Pay the gate.
Do you know? I'm almost surprised that it isn't, especially because like when we come into Australia, there's all the bio gates anyway. So you go and you place your passport on it.
Damn.
It scans your head, makes you take all your accessories off. Just scans your head,
Yeah.
and then bosh, you go through. So I'm surprised that it's not like, right, scan the barcode for your passport, because all the passport numbers are
Yeah.
going to be different.
Yeah.
Scan the barcode for your passport. They can pull up your photo through the system,
No, who
and
knows?
then you just walk in. So, like, there's no reason for you to actually carry a physical passport.
Yeah, but I guess the contradiction here is, will this mean that like it'll be easier to police people? Like, will governments just be able to say, we don't want Australians? Like, I'm not sorry, that's a bad example. Like, we don't want people who have mined in mines. So then, like, they could get a plane and it just won't let them in. Like, it gets rid of the discretion, like passport control in third world countries. What's going to happen to the art of the bribe? When AI is just like, no.
Yeah, but I feel like that's possibly why they want to bring it in. But it does. No, but I get what you're saying, because in those sorts of countries, you know, some of the income for that country is the visa or passport
the
fraud
way-
at the border. That's just how it operates in those parts of the world. You know, whether you agree with it or whether you disagree with it is
Yeah,
immaterial. That is how it works.
yeah.
So you're right. Like, does that affect the way that functions? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. So then, I mean, look, there's always going to be a way around it. People are always going to come up with a way around it,
Of course, yeah.
you know. But it does make it a little bit more complicated. Ruins something that has been kicking on for a little bit.
Yeah, I
Well-
mean, I think it's a pretty magical thing.
Mm.
But,
It has potential to be incredibly helpful. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I think it could definitely speed up time. Can definitely speed up like
You-
efficiency. You don't have to carry around and fumble around and look for the correct page of your passport and all that. Like, just scan the barcode.
How about-
Off you go.
Eurostar, there was
Mhm.
a report about using AI on Eurostar,
Mhm.
so Channel Tunnel, obviously, since they're not part of the Schengen zone anymore, nice and easy, where you'll be able to upload your passport online prior, and then you just rock up and it will recognise your face. So you can just get the train back and forth, and as long as you're not staying above your 90 days,
Yeah.
it'll just let you in.
Yeah.
That's
I mean-
helpful.
It is helpful. It is helpful. I think it wouldn't surprise me at all if in the next like 5-10 years we see not an eradication as such, but a major drop in passport use, like physical passports.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they do switch on to
Just e-visas permanently.
e-visas, e-passports, all that sort of stuff. Everything's in, because man, everything's in your government profile anyway.
Yeah.
Realistically, like the government. Well, actually, it's kind of not. It kind of is, kind of isn't, because they still can't. You know, I've got 2 passports that are registered me, my British one and my Australian one, and I've still got to go into different countries on different passports and whatever. And it's just like, mate, come on.
But I think the bigger thing is like, so the countries which are slower to adopt the technology, is it going to bring an impediment or more issues along? Because
Yeah.
for like switching residency, for example, in the EU,
Mhm.
underway at the moment, I had to bring in all paper documents, which they physically still stamp
Yeah.
and sign. There's no AI involved in that.
Yeah, I don't know.
She was whacking it in her keyboard, printing it out,
I
the
don't know.
fax.
Because it's not like one is easier to forge than the other. In fact, I'd argue the paper's easier to forge than the other.
Where anyone can type something up and print it off.
Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't change anything in that aspect. It's still the same. So
But no, I just thought it was an interesting point of conversation.
it is an
for
interesting
travel.
point of conversation. Speaking of interesting things, I've got another quiz for you boys.
I don't know if that's interesting.
It is interesting, believe me. I was absolutely fascinated by it. So, Pork, I'm going to get you to jump in the hot seat here, mate. Excuse the squeaking of the chair.
We got 2 porks, back to back. But the bigger thing is, we're in a new studio, if you didn't notice. This has got to be a record. This is episode 15, 14, and I believe that we've been in about 7 or 8. Wow.
There's nothing you can. I made sure it wasn't
Daylight cheating, if you haven't read about it.
Mate, I caught him taking a photo.
Yeah, didn't you? You took it.
Sure.
Proof in the pudding.
Alright, so the way that I've got this here, boys, is I have how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions.
Mm-hmm.
However, a potential for 7.
Okay. Oh, tiebreaker.
9,
Oh,
10,
okay.
11. I've got 13
Okay.
possible points
All
up
right.
for grabs.
Alright.
Number 1.
Wait, is it same buzzers?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Uh,
You remember your buzzer?
pork.
All right, good.
Alright. Question number 1. What is the 4th most spoken language in the world?
Millsy.
Pork.
I'm gonna go Chinese.
What?
Oh,
That's
wait.
Boris.
Is it Boris?
I'm gonna go with Russian.
What is it?
Oh, French.
No. That's 5th. I know that's 5th.
Oh.
German?
Wait.
No.
Before you tell us, could we just have you got the top 4 with you, or like roughly?
I remember the top.
I was gonna
5.
go with Mandarin, English, Hindi,
Switch the top 2 and you're right. Yeah, English, Mandarin.
Hindi,
Yep.
and then 4th I was going with Russian, but it must be Spanish.
Spanish is indeed
Yeah.
the first answer.
No.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Now, in my question, I've got name 3, but I'm going to give you a point for every one of the 7 wonders of the world that you can name.
Oh, pork.
Wow.
Yeah.
This isn't my strong suit here.
Wonders
None
of
of
the
it's my
world.
strong
Wonders
suit.
of the world.
Oh no, it's Cambodia. The temples. Angkor Wat. One of the 7 wonders of the world. Are we talking natural wonders like Great Barrier Reef?
No, that might be like, what is it, UNICEF?
There's Peru.
World- what's it
Sorry,
called?
there's Machu Picchu.
Yep, that's one. That's a point.
Is this the what list that counts the Leaning Tower of Pisa as a wonder of the world?
No.
Alright, good. But
The
Colosseum.
list that I've got here does not.
Because I was going to say Great Wall of China.
Yep, that's 2.
Pyramids?
Yeah, Pyramid of Giza.
Is it on there or no?
They're not on this list, no, but I think they should.
Because I was going to
I
say
felt it
Angkor
should
Wat's one, Petra's one.
Petra is one. I'll give you that as well.
Because it was meant to be one for each continent, which was why it was Giza,
Right.
Angkor Wat, Great Wall. What's the European one?
There's
Then?
definitely something you can get here. I'll give pork a clue. You can't answer this one.
Oh shit!
It's in Rome.
Oh, it's the Colosseum. Yeah.
Pork, now you get a point. Well done.
I swear I said the Colosseum.
I think
if we
you
play
did.
this
I swear
back.
you did. I think
Yeah.
you did, yeah.
Pork,
You
that's
can
a
have
point.
it. You can have it. It's alright.
Wait, there's got to be one in North America, I presume. Then, if this is the actual list.
Oh, yes. Yes, there is.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Aztec thing. It's the Mexican
Yeah.
Chichen
Mate, I might as well not even sit here.
Chichen Itza.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You-
Yeah, okay. You can. I mean, I'll give you. I'll give you 4 points.
Wait, so what did we miss?
So
What's
there's Great Wall China, Petra, Christ the Redeemer,
oh,
Oh,
Rio?
you
Did
got
you?
that one.
Chichen
Yeah.
Itza, Colosseum, Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal. Yeah,
Right.
that's
Okay.
definitely a
I'll give you
miss.
4.
Fair enough.
That's
I'll give you
definitely.
4.
I forgot the Cross the Redeemer
Well, you can
existed.
have 1. You can have the Colosseum.
That's a petty point.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which ocean is the largest? Which ocean basin is the largest?
Millsy.
Yeah.
It's got to be Pacific, right?
It is the
Yeah,
Pacific.
I was gonna say it's like half the world.
I always,
Yeah, it is 63 million square miles.
Yeah,
That's a
Half
few
the world's
miles.
free water. That's mental.
yeah.
That's mental.
It's good.
Okay.
Good shit.
Now
Good coverage.
there's two points up for grabs here. The first one, you should both get this. You both know the answer to this. I know
Right.
you do.
Right.
What is the longest internal domestic flight in the world, and how long is it?
Oh,
Millsy.
Yeah.
Is it? I know Turkey's involved.
this is gonna be pork. Pork.
Yeah.
Internal.
Internal.
Oh,
That's the
intern.
big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do know this.
Internal domestic flight.
I can't remember the name of it though.
Yeah, this is my next issue.
Dude, what country is it?
I was gonna go with China.
Millsy.
I was gonna go
Yeah.
with like a Tibet.
Do I get one for the country that it is?
What is
No,
the...
because then I've got an even amount of points.
Yeah.
It's in France.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh no! Alright,
That's not a point.
port counter if you get this wrong because I know where it goes.
No, you're kidding.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna get up. I'm not
What's
gonna get
that
it. I'm not
What's
gonna
that
get it. You go.
It's from New Caledonia. Oh, it's gonna be the French Guiana to France.
No, it's the random.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
island in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
Saint
Yeah,
Helena.
yeah.
Saint Helena.
No.
I think it's
I'm not-
Saint something.
That is the name of the town, but the island.
Only reason I know this is because of Top Gear.
Yes, yeah, that's why
Yeah.
we both know
Madagascar.
it. Near.
It's near Madagascar.
It's
Maldives, Mauritius.
I don't know.
Could
I
be
don't know
near.
the name of it.
Yeah, I forget the name of it.
You're not gonna get it.
What
now.
airport is it? Name me one airport involved.
I guess it would be Charles de Gaulle.
Yeah, you can have a point for that.
I wasn't gonna get that either.
It is Charles de Gaulle to St. Denis in Reunion.
Reunion or
That one.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did know that.
How long is the flight? That was the other question.
I guess like 14 hours
That's
or
what I was
something.
gonna say. 14,
Yeah.
16 hours.
Drastically gone over. It's 11 and a half to 12.
Oh.
So
But yeah, it's like a
technically he
cross.
gets a point
Well,
because he said 16.
stiff cookies.
Alright then.
To the nearest 100,000,
Hmm.
what is the population of Switzerland?
$4.8 million. It's not big.
We'll go 3.9.
First of all, why would you go? Why would you do? What,
Why would you
classic
go-
scumbag
yeah,
tactic is
it's
to go one higher or one lower.
Yeah, 4.7 or 4.9. But so you go on 3.9. To open up the gateway for me to hopefully get this right with like 4.6.
I don't know. I had an inkling. It was quite a bit less.
8.9.
Oh, fuck.
Yes! Viewers, that's how it's done.
I want it to be
The
noble.
actual number is 8.851.
Yeah.
So,
Alright,
But
fair enough.
it's 8.9. Now this is my favourite question.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
no. How
I
many?
feel like this is directed at me.
Yeah, this is going to be how many potatoes are grown somewhere.
No, it's better than
Is
that.
it about socks
No.
or timing?
How many ants are there in the whole world?
To the nearest what?
Trillion?
Just give me a number.
I'm going to go with like a trillion.
800 billion.
Is that all?
That's a few.
I'm going to go with like a trillion or
At
10
least-
trillion.
At least 20 quadrillion.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you figured on that too, didn't you?
I snagged that just, eh?
You got a point.
Yeah, pity point.
Yeah, you got Colosseum.
I snagged that by about
Yeah,
8
'cause he said
quadrillion.
it. What do you ask me?
You would have got it.
Yeah, I actually would have.
Yeah. So there you go. There's my quiz of the week. Just some random shit for you.
Excellent. No,
Thanks
no,
for
that's good.
that. Thanks for that.
I quite enjoyed.
Thanks for coming.
Well played, mate.
I quite enjoyed looking that stuff up.
Yeah, no.
That was pretty good. I was having a bit of a giggle.
I do raise if Angkor Wat is a wonder of the world. Because I swear when we went there, it was touted as like,
Potentially.
A wonder of the world.
Yeah, I don't know if they changed
It'd be like a UNICEF.
yeah, maybe there's...
heritage
site
site or
site,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's t-shirts. They were selling t-shirts with
Yeah,
it
you
being
got
one
me.
of the 7...
Yeah.
yeah.
Look upstairs.
So I'm just like, I swear...
Is that the beer one?
Oh, there's one in the Angkor. Yeah, Angkor
Yeah,
Wat,
yeah.
Because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, yeah, you got me the beer. You didn't
Yeah.
get it. Anyway.
Anyway,
I think
but yeah.
it's on the logo.
Yeah.
Where's this position? Yeah, cool. All right, so, Pork, what else have you got for us, mate?
We're going to move on to. I forgot the name of it. 'Cause I don't know about beer.
Sorry, boys.
We're going to beat that out.
that was
Oh!
profanity.
Blind ranking.
Blind
Oh,
ranking. Banking.
banking, yes.
Yep.
So.
I'm banking on some good countries here.
I'm not.
Come on.
He just came up with it, so it's
Yeah,
not
we
going to be
literally
good.
we watched his brain tick as he
It's
thought of
completely
these.
different from previous weeks.
Okay.
So, do you want to know what you said last week's were? Or you-
No.
No,
not
no.
interested.
Shoot.
Alright.
Last week's mistakes.
You know what they
are not
say?
This week's.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's what they call it at present.
Thank
You know,
for that.
That's
That was
Master
awesome.
Uruguay, if anyone wanted to know.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no dramas, mate. This is what I'm here for.
Alright, first country you need to number,
Oh, no.
1 to 5, is Greece.
Macedonia.
Five! Five!
5.
This is gonna get awesome.
Look at him!
Oh, he's got some
Yeah!
stinkers.
He's opened up with this
Stinkers,
deliberately.
yeah.
He knew what we were
He
going to do.
knew we were going to stick at
Number
5.
2 is Iran.
I guess it's going to go 4, 8. Actually, you
was
know
gonna
what?
say, I was gonna
Tehran
say.
might not be that bad.
Yeah, I mean-
It's cops a good rap.
It's a bit explodey.
Comes a bad rap, man.
Well, no, Tehran, like every
Oh, okay.
traveller that I know who's been there has actually really enjoyed it because they're not American. So I think I might
Are you American?
safely put this as. So I'm starting a new podcast.
I think like 3.
3. Yeah,
3.
let's give us some
3.
breathing room because
Yeah,
I feel
3.
like this is just going to
Yeah,
turn
he's
to
got
dark
some
water.
stinkers. He's
Yeah.
got some stinkers.
Number
3.
The third one.
Yeah, yeah.
Peru.
Oh,
I reckon that could be a 2.
I think
A lock
that's
for
probably a
2.
2. Yeah, I think that's probably a 2.
Like natural scenery up
Yeah,
there.
Matt, one of the wonders of the world, mate.
Yeah, Machu
Yeah.
Picchu.
On topic. We didn't even come up
We
with
didn't,
that.
yeah, we didn't
On
even
topic.
segue.
Yeah,
Two?
yeah, yeah. 2.
Lock it in. 2.
2.
Alright, 2. 3. Sorry, fourth one.
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
Again, potentially a bit explodey.
We should probably put it 4 to be safe.
Yes.
But it does open the segue if he's having a cackle.
Either, no matter where you put it here, it's good.
He's having a cackle, so we could end up with like somewhere really
What do you reckon
bad.
we've got?
It can't go 1.
Like the Cook Islands or
Yeah,
something like that.
well that is...
Nah,
look,
he doesn't know that the Cook Islands
Yeah.
exist. He hasn't
Yeah,
thought of
dude,
that.
I've got it as an answer as some of the.
it's actually part of New Zealand anyway, so it'd be wrong listing it.
They're the most alcohol consumed per capita.
Oh, they are actually, yeah.
we did,
I thought it was me. I think
Go
we're going to have to go
4. Afghanistan's 4.
4. Here we go.
Could I just repeat here? It's better than Greece.
Okay.
Macedonia.
Sorry. Autocorrect.
I guess that puts North Korea as number 1.
That's alright.
I could do
That,
that.
that's not the worst I've heard.
Uncle Kim, sponsor us a trip to North Korea.
Yeah.
This is a representation by the People's Republic Tourism Office.
Great haircuts.
DPRK.
So 5 to 1, you have Greece, Afghanistan,
Nice.
Iran,
Nice.
Peru, and North Korea.
Let's get a kick off some arguments in the
Not
comments.
too bad.
I don't think it's that
I
bad.
think we've done quite well
I
there.
mean, I'd argue it's probably the worst one yet, but I'd argue that it's
Yeah.
the worst countries that we've had.
Yeah, we could have whipped Peru.
I gave you a weird spread.
I think Peru should have been 1.
Yeah, we should have whipped Peru.
Peru
But
should have been
otherwise,
one.
I think we're pretty
Otherwise,
good.
I think we're.
I was
Yeah.
impressed when you put it number 2.
I think. Yeah.
It was foresight.
It definitely wasn't going to go.
Yeah,
4.
well, it was foresight.
It definitely wasn't going to go.
Yeah,
4.
we knew that there had to be some
Yeah, it
water
definitely
coming
wasn't
that way.
gonna go 4.
I
Nice.
think that's a respectable
I don't
list.
think we're that bad at this.
Me neither. If you want to learn how to pick where to live, give us
Well,
5 countries and we'll pick it blind.
We will. And it will be good.
Only the best. We're gonna-
Anyway. Do we want to move on to Porkopedia?
Do we want to move on to Porkopedia?
There's a bear shit in the woods. You know?
There's a bit
Another
of,
one is...
is the Pope
It's
Catholic?
the Pope Catholic.
No, it's about colours. It's blue, purple or something.
That means no.
No, it's a blue car red.
That means no.
Pork's going to work on his sayings in between the weeks.
Anyway, okay. Last week's scores were 2 to 3. Ethan.
I thought it was 2-all.
No, it was 2 to 3.
I think you had like a last
not
question attack.
Oh, I got France, didn't
There
I?
was-
I got
there
France
was-
for cheese or something
There was
like
a
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was a straight
I'm
shooter.
up over the last 3 weeks.
There was
eh?
a pocket shooter.
I'm 2 up over the last 3 weeks.
What about the last 4?
Oh no, I think I'm 1 up over the
Yeah.
last 2 weeks. What are you talking about? We've only got a record of the last 3. So, over the last 3 weeks, since the beginning of time,
Alright, first one. Largest exporter of phosphoric acid.
Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid.
Phosphoric. I think it's maybe acid there, but
It starts with P. Could be Portugal. Ends in a C. Could be Croatia.
thought process.
But I'm going to lock in China.
I thought you were going to go country in between. To be honest.
H.
I've got South American in
Honduras.
my head, but it's just like there's no reason for me to have South American in my head. I've got South American in my head because we've spoken about Peru.
Did you know,
Russia.
before he gives us the answer, did you know that a bus can weigh as much as 13 hippos? I learnt that today.
Well, I was gonna. Do you know what's really funny about that? Is I was gonna tell you that 13 hippos could weigh about a bus.
There we go.
I know.
And on that note,
Mental. What's
the
the
largest
answer?
exporter is...
Morocco.
scratch that question. Let's redo it.
Yeah,
China was on the list.
China's
China
always on
is-
the list.
Yeah, that's true.
They're always on the list.
Okay. Largest exporters of citrus.
Ooh.
Citrus, eh?
Oh. At least I have South America in my head.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think when I
Just
go.
think of South America.
I know, it's just in my head. I'm trying to think when I go to the shop. Mexico. I don't know, it's not South America.
No, see, yeah, I think you're in the right. I'm going to go
Mexico.
USA because when I go to a shop, it's like product of
but
USA.
exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I think Mexico.
But it could be
That
something.
is only Australian shops. Or are you talking about overseas as well?
I'm just thinking when I go into my local Woolies.
It could be like a turkey,
Could be.
but
But I've locked in. I've locked in Mexico.
I'm going to look in USA.
Turkey's fourth.
Okay.
So I'm on
It was Spain. Number one.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'll buy that.
Sangria.
the orange wine.
Sangria. Oh, what a beverage sangria is, by the way. You had a sangria, pork?
I think I have.
Oh.
Not on the beach in Barcelona,
Oh,
he
mate,
hasn't.
it's a
No.
beverage. It's a beverage. It's a proper beverage.
Alright. Second largest importer, because
I
number
got
one
the-
was...
the- Languages, right?
Second largest importer, because number one was too obvious,
Mm.
of India. So what is their second largest import?
Second largest import.
Yes.
What was number one?
Refined petroleum.
Oh,
from Russia.
oh,
yeah,
we're
that's
talking
right.
this.
Yeah, we're talking about the things
In
that
the,
India
okay,
Yeah.
I was really confused. I thought
Same.
I thought you got it backwards.
Same,
For
I
a
was
second.
like,
I'm
oh, what?
you just told
Did
us
I
the
just,
answer.
did I just, did I sneak this? Did you?
Importer.
Yes.
So, because here's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, a lot of rice. Like they consume a lot of rice. Do they grow enough rice to feed
Yeah.
the billion people that live there? I think potentially not. So I'm thinking rice.
Yeah, how many rice fields do you see in India?
I don't know. I haven't been.
Not many. I don't reckon you'd see them.
I'm going to lock in, because this is like the largest imports.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lock in electronics, but I feel like it could be like lentils or something.
Lentils is a really
Because
good
Australia is
shout.
the
Lentils
largest
a
exporter
really
of
good
lentils.
shout.
Now, before I say this answer, this might make you want to rethink.
Oh.
It didn't really make sense when I saw it the first time.
Is
the
it?
answer.
Oh, is it pharmaceutical goods?
No, I think it's value. I don't think it's based on.
Oh,
it's not
volume.
quantity.
Yeah.
That does make me
That does make me rethink as well.
Because based on that, I would go down the like, not machinery, but like either
Closer to petroleum.
yeah, like cars or like military equipment.
Oh yeah,
Because
like
that's
weaponry
expensive.
or something. Yeah. Even something like really like concrete, for example.
Yeah,
Because
like
there's like
sand.
lots of building, sand
Yeah.
or something like that. A lot of that, like construction materials.
I'm gonna go military equipment.
Can I say construction materials as a whole? Is that too general?
That's fine.
I'm gonna go construction materials.
It's diamonds.
Really?
Apparently.
I mean, like spending,
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
but how many
I'm
dollars?
saying
Like, what are they?
Fourth is jewellery.
Yeah,
For some reason, jewellery and diamonds are different.
must just be a lot of diamonds.
And then packaged medicines.
Pharmaceuticals,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then diamonds and then petroleum.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
respectable.
like the switch up on that question. To be fair,
Yeah.
it baffled me, but I don't mind that switch up.
Changes the speed.
It does change the speed.
Alright, well, back to the normal speed.
No,
Back in.
Largest exporters of cucumbers and gherkins.
Cucumbers and gherkins.
I feel like that's got to be an America thing. Who the hell's pickling that many gherkins?
France. I'm gonna go France because but But I wonder if this counts because in France they're cornichons, not gherkins. But it's the same thing.
Maybe it's the UK.
Could be. We do like a pickle, but we mostly do onions and eggs. Just, America's a really good call. Like
I think
burgers and that.
Yeah, I think I've got to go with America. Just domestic consumption alone.
I'm gonna go with France.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah.
It's Spain.
Again,
Spain's got a
it makes sense.
$969 million market.
Jesus. We're in the wrong market here. We didn't get the gherkin.
Yeah, we should be in the gherkin business.
I was going to give a bad answer of Lebanon because we go to get the Lebanese cucumbers.
Oh, that's actually not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it's not a awful
Until
shout.
it was like, where are they growing them?
Sorry, it's more than that actually. That's just Spain.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's not an awful call.
Largest exports of calcium. Phosphates.
Again, immediately you go
To the big boys.
big boys, States and China. States probably more likely on this one.
Could go Russia.
I'm gonna go States.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Morocco.
To be fair, that was like you. I know your thought process was just go slightly road.
Yeah, like
Because and you were right.
we're getting.
You were just in the wrong road.
I'm getting themed wrong.
Yeah.
The largest exporters of phosphatic fertilizers.
Morocco.
Just fertilizer.
Turkey.
Okay.
Turkey. It'll be something rogue like Netherlands. Somehow.
I'm trying to think. Fertilizers. What's fertilizer made of? Horse shit. What was the biggest exporter of horses? The UK. Are they the biggest exporter of horse shit?
Probably not.
No, also probably not.
Do you think there'd be a correlation?
This is where I'm using. This is the adding up I'm
But what
trying
if
to
it's
do.
Wales or like Ireland?
Well, he's got the UK as.
But the UK don't produce the stuff's the issue. They would export it to someone to make something of.
That's true.
That is true.
But if you already had it, then why would you not make a bit of
The UK.
Pork was trying to sell you this, so I feel like it's right.
Yeah, the UK.
No, it's not. It's Morocco.
Oh my god! What the hell? That was my opening shot.
Yeah, it's not all you get Morocco. Alright.
I'm sensing a theme here.
It'll be Spain next.
Largest
Yeah, preemptively.
largest exporters of legumes.
Spain. Yeah,
You wanna lock that in?
yeah.
Spain. I was gonna say I'll go one, you go the other.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should have split this up.
Morocco, yeah.
Man, I've spent a bit of time in Morocco. Where are all these legumes getting grown?
He thinks he's proper funny for this, by the way.
$259 million worth of legumes.
He thinks he's funny for this.
Alright, largest exporters of pig meat.
Spain.
Sorry,
Go Morocco. Go Morocco.
Morocco.
it's Spain.
We beat him.
You're a
Can I
knobhead,
just
bro.
read you the answers back there?
Spain and Morocco.
No, it was
No.
Morocco,
There-
Spain, diamonds, Spain, Morocco, Spain.
Oh.
I was gonna use them for I was gonna spread them out, but I was like, oh fuck it, it'll be
It
interesting.
was a targeted execution this week.
So
Jesus.
you know what? We got one out of all
I'm
of them.
impressed. I thought you were gonna both go Morocco in the last one.
You're a knobhead.
I thought I'd gotten away with it.
You're a proper knobhead. He thinks he's. Do you know what? It's okay because we embarrassed him with his general knowledge before. We
Yeah.
gave him the pity point.
He shot
Yeah,
us.
I need something back.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like we can balance that one out.
It's a wise attack.
Twat.
Well,
On that,
if you live in Spain or Morocco, this is the episode for you.
I guess so. Yeah.
Please write in to tell us that Pork's wrong.
Yeah.
Someone.
For every answer that he has wrong, he has to get.
He has to eat a banana on camera.
Yeah. Like front on as well. He can't eat it from like the side or break bits off.
And he's got to take it out of his pocket.
Can I look away?
Nah.
No.
Look,
I can't
you have to
make eye
look
contact.
into the souls of the
I
viewers.
can't even blink.
Nah.
Like, just...
You have to
Yeah.
on your nana.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
on that
I guess-
timely disappointment.
it is a disappointment, let's be perfectly honest. It's time to end. Thank you very much for joining us for episode 14 in a new studio. Tune in next week for the final episode recorded
In
in
Australia.
Australia.
Maybe.
Maybe ever. See you next time!